藤井風が投稿したおとん様73歳という短い言葉はとても静かな表現でありながら多くの人の心に残るものとなっていました。飾った言葉ではなく、どこか普段の会話の延長のような自然さがあり、その何気なさの中に家族との長い時間が感じられたからかもしれません。藤井風といえば、音楽の中でも日常の感情を丁寧に書くことで知られています。大きな出来事を強調するのではなく、小さな気持ちやふとした瞬間をすくい上げるような表現が多く、それが聞く人に安心感を与えています。今回の誕生日投稿にも、そうした空気がそのまま流れていました。おとん様という呼び方も印象的でした。少し照れくささがありながら、深い親しみがある。距離が近いからこそ使える言葉であり、その一言だけで普段の家族の空気まで想像できてしまいます。特別な演出がなくても、人は本当の関係性を感じ取るのだと思わされます。73歳という年齢には長い年月があります。その時間の中で親として過ごした日々があり、子供として見てきた背中があり、言葉にしなくても積み重なってきたものがあります。誕生日の投稿は一瞬で流れていくものですが、その背景には何十年もの生活があります。ファンの間でも、なんだか自分の家族を思い出した、派手じゃないのに温かい、といった声が広がっていました。それは藤井風の有名人としての姿というより、一人の息子としての自然な表情が見えたからかもしれません。今は強い言葉や刺激的な話題が注目されやすい時代です。そんな中で、たった一つの誕生日投稿が静かに人の心へ届いたことには意味があるように感じます。大切な人を大切だと伝えること。その当たり前のようで難しいことを、藤井風はいつもの自然な言葉で見せてくれていたのかもしれません。
I did not expect Fujikaze's birthday message to his father to stay with me the way it did. It was such a small post, so simple and quiet, but somehow it carried a feeling so much bigger than the words themselves. It did not feel like a celebrity posted online content. It felt like a son speaking honesty to someone important in his life. What touched me the most was how natural it felt. No dramatic speech, no perfect performance, just warmth, just gratitude, and I think that's why so many people connected to his immediately. When people talked about talented artists, they often focus only on individual, as if greatness appears out of nowhere. But sometimes talent begins with the environment. Somehow grew up in Fujikaze case, music was always around him. The piano at home, song playing in everyday life, a space where curiosity towards music could grow freely. His father did not give him support. He gave him an atmosphere where music could exist naturally without pressure, and I think Fujikaze understand that deeply. The way he wrote Otan Sama carried both affection and respect. It felt like a birthday greeting. It felt like a quiet acknowledgement, like he was saying, I know where all of this began and I have not forget. The number 73 also stay in my mind, not because it sounds old, but it reminds me how quickly time moves. One day suddenly you realize your parents are aging and the image you carried to them for years slowly changes. There are also something gentle in Fujikaze's music that now make even more sense to him. His music was sincere, make a sense to him. His music careful and sincere, almost like someone handling emotions softly. In the end, I think fans were moved because the message reminded people of something universal, gratitude towards the people who quietly shaped our lives long before anyone else noticed us. Sometimes the smallest words carry the deepest meaning. Those are just my thoughts after reading Fujikaze's birthday post for his father. If you have your own thoughts, feel free to share them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn your on bell icon for more stories and updates.